Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Saturday, April 30th, as we get ready to finish up this month. I don't know about you, but it feels like it flew by pretty quickly. But bear with any background noise, as there is a lot going on here. Just trying to cleanse the energy thoroughly. But do keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates. But thank you in advance for your love and support, your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. We're going to begin by pulling from the Garden Dragon stack for each quarter of the day, one for each quarter. Oh wow, I was pushed to think about strength when I was told to use this deck. But yeah, we're going to pull one for each quarter and then use the Animal Tarot for further clarification to speak upon each quarter. Okay. No, that doesn't feel right. For Saturday. Okay. Good start. We have 2 here. Let's just get them in the right placement. What else do we have for Saturday? I feel like energy for the good and for the bad takes a focus throughout this Saturday. Doesn't feel like the only day recently, but okay, perfect. So underlining focus on growth, right? Patience as well. Going back to that focus on energy, right? Even if it's not the entire Saturday for you. But yeah, it feels like a focus on your individual growth on a soul level, right? Seeing a business, a project, a job, a hobby, something you've been watering for a while, I feel the need to say. You could have began it recently, but I do sense more so for a lot of us, it's something that's been going on for a while. And seeing it grow, okay? Seeing changes benefit you, but also seeing a level of personality coming through and seeing yourself grow through that level of work, but also needing to have patience when it comes to energies, situations, maybe one specific situation, when it comes to an ending you desire or just a beginning you want to acquire in a lot of ways. I really feel like for a select few of you, I need to have patience with the level of growth you truly desire, okay? Noise factors will come into play. Hence why I had to begin apologizing for any background noise. But we're beginning with rewards for the first quarter, okay? So waking up and checking your social media status, your business, your project, job, hobby, seeing a lot of rewards, okay? People being proud is what I'm getting, but praising you, I feel the need to say. Numbers going up, monetary gain for a select few, okay? But we also have the 4 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And they did push me to have this come out in reverse at first, so I feel like you go through Friday, right? Seeing something not progressing as much as you'd like, even if it was previously. It could be that back and forth, kind of progression, up and down, up and down. But it just feels like it's the beginning of this day where almost immediately, if not like at some point throughout this first quarter, the wheel starts to turn for you again, feeling a level of control come into play. In the sake of certain financial rewards, even if you're just thinking back to certain financial rewards or planning for certain levels of financial gain to come in moving forward, thinking about your savings at least at one point, if not multiple, throughout this first quarter, okay? And we're moving on to the second quarter where we have Observe. Do make sure you notice how adorable these dragons are. I always point this out. But yeah, level of observing taking place throughout the second quarter in regards to your work, okay? You could be checking something, keeping tabs on it, feeling as if it's kind of hard not to with the rewards that came in at the beginning of the day, right? Seeing your efforts pay off, seeing people just, again, I'm very much impressed. I need to have patience, okay? As, oh, excuse me, the 3 cards that came out for this fell onto the floor. Quite happy you didn't have to see me struggle to get those. But with the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Temperance, needing to have patience when it comes to what you want to cut out of your life, Okay, what you are trying to assess and reassess. Interesting, didn't mean to say that. Somebody could be quite crabby in the midst of your energy, in your midst. Getting a chance to, or at the very least, thinking about your alone time and how it benefits you. All right, taking a step back if you can, or if need be, to meditate or to ground oneself or reground oneself, to gain that level of patience that you so need at this point. It feels like in the midst of observing, okay, on one level you're observing the platform or whatever you've been working towards, and seeing the rewards and the numbers going up, however it pertains to your specific situation. On another note, for this observe card, I feel as if you're observing people in a situation, or how a situation is proceeding, growing, transforming for the better or for the worse, and feeling as if it's reminding you why you desire a change moving forward. Okay, you could feel as if in the midst of observing and keeping to oneself, I feel the need to say, for the most part, you feel as if you just simply don't fit in, and that's not a bad thing. But I also feel like following the thoughts, or singular thought about your savings financially in the second quarter, you will be pushed to recognize that there is a sense of lack, and therefore that's why you are making certain changes recently, or will be moving forward, and will be reminded, wow, as something just moved, from spirit is how that's coming through, that more money is coming in moving forward. Do not fret. Okay, changes will happen if they're meant to. Stealth, moving on to the second half of the day for the third quarter. You're protected, you're strong, right? I mean, there's a reason why they pushed me to awkwardly flick off the strength card off the bottom of the deck to begin this reading. Protected in the midst of, from now and until a new beginning, the birth of something you desire, right? There's something very elegant, but very, they're not saying graceful, but very powerful about your presence. Secretive as well, but it just feels like you're being prepped to, with multiple wings in these images, to fly towards something new, to give birth to something that's going to make you happier. The lotus flower speaks to your transformation, the spiritual meaning speaking to this day as well, or more so what you've been dealing with recently. Okay, let's pull one more. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, and it makes sense as to why you're feeling a level of grand presence coming from oneself, right? Your energy, the way about you, and just how people are perceiving you and your energy. You're very spiritually guided and just being very mysterious, right? One moment of eye contact at this point in the day is going to be so damn, they're saying concerning to an extent for maybe the other individual, but powerful in general. But we also have the Five of Swords coming out. I feel as if there's a level of conflict, stress, or just getting a headache at this point in the day due to potentially the situation you don't fit in with, or just you could be stressing oneself out over wanting this new beginning so badly, or wanting to just get something going. But everything happens when it's meant to. You need to remember that underneath it all, there is a true reminder that a fresh, passionate start is along your path when it's meant to. Once again, divine timing, my friend. The spiritual meaning of a butterfly, okay, of a dragonfly as well coming into play. So expect communication from spirit, to say the very least. We're moving on to organize to wrap up this day for the fourth quarter. Okay, feeling a need to organize oneself, to get things together. You could be doing research. You could find a level of cleaning up, tidying up within your living quarters or your even work environment. It could be both. It takes place, right? Feeling the push to just cleanse, right? Organize for the sake of your mental health. Feeling as if all the meanwhile you're organizing things and you're reminded of the past. It could be items. It could be a location. It could feel as if you just get a random flashback or a deja vu moment. Feeling as if it's just a very purposeful day in a lot of ways. reminder of where you're going and all that's about to transform in one's life, feeling quite depleted. Let's just be 100% honest, right? It has a lot to do with you're being reminded that if you weren't in a situation that was a bit draining, or you didn't have certain difficulties or factors at hand, you'd want to be able to highlight or notice, right, the abundance that's coming in throughout the day more so, but you wouldn't feel as depleted to finish up this day, period. But organizing oneself, even your thoughts, right? Centering oneself, grounding oneself, finishing up the day on a simplistic note after doing what you have to do, it's going to help you feel a little bit less depleted. Making sure to get to bed at a decent time is what I'm getting, if it's doable for oneself. And you won't be able to prevent yourself from thinking about a leap of faith you desire moving forward. But as I'm looking at this imagery, they were making me think about somebody sort of laying in a crib, right? You may be pushed to think about memories from when you were a child, but I really feel as if it's essential that you just gain a level of comfort as much as you can to wrap up this day, and to remember once again that you have that leap of faith on the horizon. And I feel like it's wrapped up with your finances, to say the least. And something closer than that is going to help you get to that point, right? But allow this day to teach you a lot, to remind you a lot, and to remember excuse me, how much that lies ahead for you as far as change, developments, transformation. So much better than what you're dealing with now and what you have in the past. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. As they're saying, keep the hope alive with the star card. I am wishing you nothing but the best, sending you so much love and light. Hope you have an amazing Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.